What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and today we're gonna get Mummy. Start with Mummy, but here's the thing: if you ever start with a character like Mummy, the thing about Mummy is no AOE swap, and I always emphasize the importance of in the early game having a character that deals damage with their swap. So we want to make up for that with a character that has a good swap. There's a lot of them. Can't go wrong with most of them. Let's bring PIKEMAN. Oh, PIKEMAN has a good swap. He also has the skill I like, and Mummy does as well, so this will do just fine. Let's get it started. It will make the game a little harder, though, regardless, because, like, having 2 AoE swappers is better than having 1. But, we can get by with just this one. As long as we know what we're doing. Which, we do. Stop that! One thing that could change, one way that could change, I mean, is if I get, like, an ability spam on him early or something. That'd make things way easier. Because obviously, Mummy's really good at that. Not that that's the archetype I'm focusing on this run. I don't know what we're focusing on. We'll figure it out as we go, as usual. I saw the feedback to the rigged run I did, and it was all very reasonable and understandable. And I hear y'all. There was, you know, like most people saying, like, as long as you don't, you know, literally spawn every item that you want on your run at the very start, then I don't really care. And the thing about it is, I don't like spawning in items generally anyway. It's a very seldom thing that I do regardless. I like building runs from the very start. So, like, regardless, even if I were to do it again soon, I would never rig it that hard, you know? It's just like, I had a run on stream before that was very close to becoming a freeze run, and I died. It made me sad. Also, high roll doors, by the way. It made me sad, I think, right? Or is this... No, this is the second room, right? I think so. It's... Whenever you have a slower start, because we have the Mummy, it throws me off, because, like, I feel like we should be way further ahead than we are. But I think we're only in the second room. Or I forgot to get that HP orb. But yeah. Not something I intend on doing frequently regardless. And if I were to do it again sometime soon to like show off another rare archetype, it would only be, you know, I spawn in the essentials and maybe near the end of the run if I don't get the stuff that I wanted, I'll spawn in the extra stuff that I'm missing. Maybe I did go in a room and like block it out because I was talking or something, because it feels like I have more money than I would if I was only on the second room. Regardless, it doesn't matter because we got this. That's all we care about. We get that, and then we're set down a good path to where even if we low roll our doors, it's not a big deal because we have gold % gain. That's an interesting item to get at the start. Could set us down an ARSON path. ARSON's very, very good. I do like ARSON a lot. There's several ways to get there too. Obviously, your preference would be having something like Mage or Bomber. But there's other ways to build ARSON. Something I've been wanting to do for a very long time is build a Charred Dromedar ARSON run. And Mummy would be pretty good at that, I feel like. He also has, oh my god, can you, like, cast your ult? Jesus. He also has the Fragments of Sunwagon. That could be a good ARSON application. So there's ways for Mummy to get there. There's Dwarf, but we're going to take the Bone Shards. I'm not going to commit any to PIKEMAN because rare Pikeman's just about the same as as common pikemen. There's not too much of a difference between them. And we're not sure if we're even committing to pikemen yet. I would love to get a charge Amidar sometime soon. And really get to do one of the runs I've been wanting to do for a very long time. But we'll see what happens. We don't even know if it's going to be an Arson run, you know? Could be anything. But I'd love to do an Arson run. Arson runs aren't as hard to get as some of the other status archetypes. Arson's a little more consistent. And also, really powerful if used correctly. We'll take this. Not that it matters. I'm probably gonna get rid of it regardless. Oh, you're a Dark Elite? Great. A Dark Elite Cannoneer on top of that. Oh, get dunked on, dude. What even did that, actually? That was a lot of damage. I think I was coping earlier. I think it is a low roll door run. We don't have a ton of money for this shop. It makes me think it is. Alright, Charge Amidar, mayhaps? Nope. Oh, we'll take that, though. We'll take that, too. That's a blue flask. I was kind of hoping that would be a mage, but alas. Would have been nice. We'll take the bone shards, though. That guy's gonna blow up in a couple seconds due to crystalline embers. Destroyed. We want to keep up our mana gauntlet now, so we're gonna be basic attacking a lot. There's a NPC here. It's, you know, honestly, slime NPC would have been kind of goated. Like, it's not normally this early in a run where you where the slime shows up and you're super happy about it, but we already have some really good items for duping, so it's like, would have loved to see my homie. I'm gonna be real, I don't think there's another room after this, so freeing her doesn't make really a difference because she only shows up in Act 1, but I'll do it anyway, just in case my guess was wrong, and it wasn't. I got Giga Door Intuition in this game. I don't know if you guys could tell. We already have full items. I mean, we can get rid of this. Oh, wait, I lost Rapidity, actually. I should have done that. Whoops. Rapidity is better than Abyssal Virus? Man, back in the day, Abyssal Virus used to actually be a good-ass item. 1.4 in previous Chads will remember the most. I think that's when it got nerfed. Used to be a good speedrun item. Not anymore. Ow! Yeah, without having Rapidity, this is going to be a lot less smooth. That's on me. I suppose there's some merit, actually, to using a mummy like this. I think mummy's basic attack is faster. Though maybe this isn't the best strategy to win anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have to see a Yigi ult. It is what it is. As long as I don't die, that's all we care about. Not that I enjoy sitting through the Yggdrasil ult. It makes me upset. GG's. Or BG, actually. I don't GG Yggdrasil. You don't deserve it. Okay. Oh god, it's offered next to Medusa though. But that gives me treasure 4, so we're gonna take this. Medusa, I apologize, but you're gonna have to wait. It is what it is. I got bigger fish to fry. Well, you can't win them all. We'll take old reliable. It'll do just fine. Still non-committal to both of my characters. I'd say I'm more committed to PIKEMAN as of current moment, but that's not saying a ton because there's way better characters for what we want to do here today. Dude, I can't believe how much they nerfed my boy. Dude, Abyssal Virus used to explode for so much damage. It's been so long since I've even seen the effect on a run at all. Like I can't even remember the last time I picked up an Abyssal Virus. Probably in normal mode, actually. Years ago. I'm just not used to seeing it. Thor, get out of here. Mage, where you at, buddy? And if you're curious what Abyssal Virus does, maybe you don't know. Damaging 50% of an enemy's max HP summons tendrils that deal magic damage to nearby enemies, 5% for adventurers and bosses. The classic, it's worse against adventurers and bosses. Why? I don't know. I just don't know, but it is. It's one of those things that Southpaw does all the time, and it's so baffling and confusing to me. It's like one of my pet peeves. Oh, there's a fucking enemy that we forgot. Main character syndrome. Look alive, people. Get out of here. Alright, we are at the shop. Hopefully it has some good arson stuff in here. I'm trying to make this work. Oh, see, I got rewarded for skipping Medusa. Because I got Medusa anyway. Thanks, game. You know me and her go way back. Oh, wow. What the? Okay. Sure thing, man. Whatever, dude. I'll take a Fulgent Dawn. Right next, like just a Fulgent Dawn on the pedestals. It's a nice way to start a run, I won't lie. Ow. Stop. We're still a little on the weak side, though. We're figuring it out right now. Well, I mean, the damage is fine, but the strategy's not very coherent. We need some burn stuff, or we need to pivot from the burn stuff. I would be very excited to pivot from the burn stuff because genuinely, like I said earlier, burn's not that inconsistent. You can build burn runs with decent ease. Because a lot of the stuff that makes arson good is low rarity. We just so happen to get the live embers. If it does become an arson run, I'll explain more about how arson is played when we get there. But until then, I don't want to get too into it because if it doesn't become an arson run, it's a lot to explain. And I don't want to explain it unnecessarily. Picking that up so we can have rapidity back. Makes it way easier to spam this in-air attack and get our mana gauntlet going. Though these guys are very small, which means spamming the in-air attack is a little more challenging than I'd like it to be. Oh, he's gonna ult. Oh, we stopped him. Okay, never mind. Okay, he might be. Yeah, he's tall enough to where I can do this. Oh my god, stop it! Stop it! What an asshole. I think he's my least favorite. Straight up. I guess we'll take the bone shards. Gonna have to commit to a skull soon. We'll see what that ends up being. As of current moment, like I said earlier, there's not that much of a difference. Mummy, obviously, there's a difference between basic rarity, ouch, and like rare or unique. But I'm not committed to the mummy. I'm way less committed to mummy than I am pikeman currently. But I'm really committed to neither. Definitely not committed to that. He's just gonna die to Cursed Live Embers. Yeah. Money, please. Yeah, we're definitely low rolling our doors. There's no doubt about it now. Unfortunate. Oh, come on. Unless that's a mage. Charge Jomadar, please. Take the Giga Gold % gain, but I'd also like a Charge Jomadar, please. Okay. It ain't happening, guys. I don't know. I thought maybe the game would be generous today, but it's not. We'll just have to see what happens. I would even take a Fragments of Sun wagon, and then we can start building towards the path we want to be on. Until then, I don't know, man. Game, just work with me. You know you want to. It's not that hard. Let's make some great content together. It could be fun. Yeah, bone shards. Look how many bone shards we have. Although we have less than it seems. Because we haven't upgraded any of my characters. There we go. Fragments of Sun. Oh, it's right next to Inner Flame too, actually. But we're going to take Fragments of Sun wagon. Yeah. Kendo Stick. There's always a point on a run where Kendo Stick has to go. And though it makes us weaker in the short term. I think we'll be alright. Fragments of Sun wagon definitely sets up an arson path, though. Now, is it a extremely good arson path? It's not my preferred method of applying arson. The thing with arson is you want to be applying arson as often as possible. It's really important to have very consistent and consistent arson application. Which I said I'll explain more if I truly get down the arson path here. We're at arson 3 right now. Yeah, okay. Look at my collection desire, bro. Ugh. Shouldn't have done that. It worked out though. Make sure we don't deal too much damage to her. Okay, we're doing a good job keeping their HPs together. We got the long hair sister here. We have Fulgent Dawn, so we should stop attacking her. Also, Artifact 4 might be an issue. What's my artifact? Artifact, 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 artifact. One of those might have to go if it looks like it's going to kill her. But it's all about riding the merry-go-round. Uh-oh, there it is. Pretty sure that's a full HP phase 2, actually. Like, this, I guess this will be a good way to show how fucking precise it is. Yeah, lost like a itty-bitty sliver of her HP. Not worth the time we spent. So if you were ever curious what it looks like when you don't lower the HP to like near absolute death, to lower the HP of the phase 2 fight, there you go. Pretty fucking gnarly. Just gotta make sure we keep my eye on the HP, because I do want to die on purpose, as usual. Okay, we're getting her there. Oh, that's... Alright, sorry, Medusa. Didn't mean to do that to you. Still not low enough to where I feel comfortable dying on purpose. Though I want to make sure, because here comes Fulgent Dawn. Let's let Fulgent Dawn do its thing. Okay. Excuse me. Textbook Leona. It's how you want it to go. Obviously, aside from the phase 1, dying early. Should have been more careful with the HP, but it is what it is. We got this. Okay, you know, normally I complain about Leona chest sucking. This one actually has some good stuff in it, but not for us. So. Leona just can't help itself. Even if it shows me good stuff, it shows me good stuff for a different run. Also, no good curses. Arson damage is, in fact, item damage. So. Also, you don't need relapse for Arson either. At least on good Arson runs. We're not there yet. So it's like... It would help us to have relapse for now, but ideally we'll get so good at applying Arson later that we actually don't want relapse. Though anything can happen. Like maybe I have to pivot from Arson. Who knows? So why it makes sense not to. Ah! What? Where are these coming from? It's not a Giga Golem, so we don't care. Giga Golems are the only thing we care about. Those big guys, they're nothing. God, we're so weak for Act 3. This is actually not the greatest position to be in. Like, we are going to struggle. And once we come across a Frieza, that could actually bite me in the butt. I've been very conservative with my bone shards so far. And my lack of committal to a character. Oh. Yeah, not today, Yaksha. If I was doing a Billy Spam items, then yes. Oh, Frieza's up. I don't like that. Okay, we got through one Frieza, and if I'm lucky, this will be a low roll door situation. And we'll be going to the shop now. Not something you'll hear me say often, where it's like, oh yes, please, low roll doors, but This would be a great instance for it because we're weak enough to where I'm actually concerned. Okay, good. We also have enough money too, where it's like our shop's already going to be strong. We don't need a bunch of doors to go into before we get here, or our shop is going to ideally be strong. It's still RNG at the end of the day, but this is not something we can take. Come on, shop. Okay, we'll take this. This is a good arson item. Tough situation. Let's get rid of this for now. Buy arson on the pedestal. Alright, I guess. Not the shop I wanted, but our arson's now going to be doing a lot more than it was before, so we definitely got stronger. We just haven't gotten our arson application to the point I want it at yet. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we stopped him. Let me get out of this room and then I'll explain arson a little bit, since I said I would. I just don't want to be in danger when I'm doing that. We're gonna leave him in there, though it usually takes forever for him to die in that trap. Enemies have way too much HP to die to trap damage easily once you get so far into Skull Run. Okay. So, arson, the thing that makes arson interesting is at the end of burn duration, a firestorm erupts, dealing magic damage with a 30% chance to burn enemies in a large area. So, the thing that makes arson interesting is the burn duration is actually reset every time you apply burn. So if an enemy has burn and you apply burn to them again, it technically counts as the end of the duration. So it actually procs arson 4. And this it also procs at the end of a burn duration, which also procs once you reapply arson. So basically, if you have Cursed Live Embers and also have arson 4, whenever you apply arson, the enemy explodes twice. And that's really, really strong. It's just a matter of having consistent burn application. That's like, oh, wait, huh? What was that? It hit me through the wall. That is fucked up. So if we reapply burn here, which is, see, where it's just not there yet, unfortunately. We're not applying it often enough. But I don't think we applied it once there. That's the damage sin item. Yeah. I mean, sin wouldn't be terrible here. The shame is how hard it is to use this sin item. It's only 20 seconds. Get rid of this, I guess. I have a bad feeling about my reassembly. I'm getting really, really unlucky on this run so far. It's not great. Yeah, we only get like 15 seconds or less of this, actually. Losing reassembly, not the greatest, obviously. If she ults, she ulted. He can ult all he wants, I don't care. Oh, I stopped him. Alright, cool, dude. Sick. That's what I wanted, actually. This sucks. Okay. Well, we lost reassembly. Not the end of the world as of literal current moment I'm speaking in. I'll let you know how much the end of the world it is as we progress through the rest of this. Could very much become a lot more of an issue, though. We'll see. I'll just go ahead and commit the pikeman. But definitely a weird run we're on right now. It's not going to become any less weird until we get consistent ARSON application. I definitely set myself up here for a difficult one. But I don't mind difficult runs. In fact, I've said multiple times my preference for run building is hard-fought victories over easy raffle stomps. So I like runs like this. I just wish I didn't lose my reassembly to some dumb shit, you know? Like, one of the big contributions to me losing reassembly there was that missile hitting me through the floor. And that's stupid. But I don't know, we probably would have lost our reassembly anyway. What are you? That's still better than Mummy, so we'll take it. Because I can turn that into Arson Flask. Right here, actually. And that would actually be pretty good for our Arson application. And the good thing about the Fragments of Sun Wagon is it's not on hit with a dash attack. It's just, it spawns the flames that that deal or apply the arson potentially. So it's like on both my my pikeman and my alchemist, my current means of applying arson are just equally as strong as they are in the other. So hopefully we get lucky here and get Arson Flask instantly, so I can still make this shop strong coming up. Perfect. It's actually, I would say, saves the run on a conceptual level. Like, as of this moment right now, the run was conceptually very stupid. It's like, pikeman arson with sin. But, now it has Arson Flask Alchemist, which makes it a little bit less dumb. Now, if we can get Charred Jamadar, then the pikeman is actually good and smart, but it all depends on getting that one specific item. We have Giga Gold % gain. We can get money off this. We'll even just let that sit there so it doesn't appear in the pool of items. What? I don't think that's Arson. Oh, it's Relic. Okay. Man. This game, it hates me. What'd I do, man? What'd I do to deserve to never see Charred Jamadar on runs where I want it? And yet it shows up all the time on runs where I don't give a fuck. What did I do, game? Huh? I've been playing you for years at this point. We go way back, dude, 2022. Or 1, actually. No, it was 2021. That's 4 years. Just give me what I want. Are they up? They are. Alright, we're getting an ultimate golem here. And I actually can't think of too much worse. We're not going to be able to kill this thing easy at all. It's going to be a long tango. Okay, we'll get him here. There we go. Annoying, but doable. Bone shards are also wonderful. I will give you money here, I guess. I lost like, I don't know, 100 gold on it. It's not that big of a deal. Got my hopes up, didn't ya? That's cool, game. I'll remember that for another day. Rain check on that fuck over you just gave me there. I'll get you back. If you were wondering what I'm talking about, Charge Omidar's unique. You're not even an ultimate golem. You're nothing. You are a worm that I accidentally stepped on. I will wipe you from my shoe. This Chimera is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, I'm predicting. As of current moment, we are not strong. And Chimera is a damage check. If she starts doing that DVD screensaver move, we're going to be in trouble. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be surprised. There's the DVD screensavers. Oh, no. Okay, it's not. There's the DVD screensavers. Yeah, here we go. Stop! Stop! This looks like a double jump kind of Chimera fight, where she gets to jump twice and do the ultimate move twice. That's not good. That's bad. We don't have a lot of damage percent, that's part of it. My inscriptions are extremely weird right now. My dark abilities are also extremely weird. I'm not moving. Alright, I'm moving. I'm moving! Alright, there it is, the double jump. That just goes to show how weak we are currently. We'll get a lot stronger once we upgrade the Alchemist to Legendary, though. Now, how much stronger remains to be seen. Still no Charge Omidar, huh? I'll take this, though. We could probably get rid of Sin now. Sin is only Sin's only helping my pikeman deal magic damage, and we don't care that much about that. His damage is irrelevant. It's about the arson. Could be a relapse type situation. Something in the back of my mind is saying that, like, prominent community members have said arson or relapse on arson runs is useless, but I can't tell if they were saying that because like Arson is usually like almost instantly applicable, but on this run it's not, so maybe on this run it's a little more relevant. That's what I'm hoping is the case, and I'm not wasting my dark ability points or money. We'll see though. Ignition Flask is now going to be a lot stronger at least, so hopefully our woes are a little less, you know, all-encompassing. We don't have Skul cooldown at attack speed, which is really rough. How long it took me to kill that Dark Elite is an extremely, extremely bad sign. Like, it's not looking good. If we don't get stronger by the time we reach the Act 5 Adventure, or 4 Adventure, I mean, then we will be in extreme trouble. That has nothing to do with our strength, by the way, because Arson's always good in groups. The thing I'm more worried about is Arson's power against bosses. This will be a good way to see how fucked we are. Dark Elites are also a pretty good indicator for our strength level. Unfortunate. The money's nice though. Alright. Even at this point, I'm not sure Charred Dromedar would be the thing that saves this run. At this point, we just need damage. Though I still want Charred Dromedar, don't get it twisted. We also need to get our skill cooldown and attack speed up so we can cast this more often. Like, as of current moment, we are like never casting our Ignition Flask, and it sucks. It's a unique chest. I won't get too excited though. Nice, thank you. Alright, game. Some damage. Or Charred Dromedar. Please. 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 Alright, game. Well, we gotta do something about this damage problem we're having. Yeah. Stone Mask, huh? What if Artifact 6 meme it up, die, go next? Otherwise it'd be like Rapidity or like Heirloom. Let's just go lean into the fucking meme, dude. Artifact 6, huh? Yeah, this is a winning strategy. We got this, dude. This is the easiest run maybe of all time. Ever. Yeah, I'm thinking it's easy o'clock. Oh, for the record, I guess I'll say this now. The time change happened, daylight savings. So my videos for some people are going to feel like they're an hour earlier. That's just America stuff. I'm still going to always upload at 5 EST my time, whether it, you know, be like an hour earlier, an hour later. So if this video comes out and it seems like it's an hour early, that's why. I had people talk about it the last time the daylight change happened. It's a really dumb fucking thing. I'm not defending daylight savings. Pretty much no one does, but it's still a stupid fucking thing they have to deal with. Very, very, very annoying. But that's life. Howling Egg could be the kind of thing that saves this run from itself. Is that one I want to get rid of? I'm keeping this for the Artifact 6 memes. Is that worth it? Honestly, I think we need we need Artifact 6 for this upcoming fight. What a ridiculous sentence. Okay, not the worst thing we could have seen, honestly. I just have to be careful of specific things he does. Always emphasize watching out for his orb attack. It's like the main killer that he has. I think the more you stay in his face, the less likely he is to cast that attack. Just casual observations that I've made while fighting this guy before. Okay, that's unfortunate. Shouldn't get too comfortable here. Another thing you have to be careful about is his when he leaps down to the ground here, the hitbox on his like jump is like, that is a deceptively huge hitbox. That shit will hit you from across the map, so just be aware of that. Also, I'm yapping too much. Alright, good. A little too much yapping, not enough gaming. Gonna have to do a little healing here, which is, I wouldn't say unfortunate, but I do want to get into my skill cooldown and attack speed ASAP. But if I die, then what good is getting into skill cooldown and attack speed, right? So. This run's still in huge danger of just dying against the endgame gauntlet. Like, we are not there yet. Not by any stretch of the imagination is this run, quote-unquote, there. Oh, right. One good thing about Alchemist and Mana Gauntlet is Alchemist can cast his basic attack for free. There's no animation attached to it, so you can just spam it always. Alchemist is one of the best Mana Gauntlet users in the game, just for that reason. Okay. Just making sure I open that chest, because I don't want to miss any money. Money is very important in these final shops. The more important currency as of current moment is bone shards, though, so I'm going to have to still go in as many skull rooms as I can. Sorry, I'm a little locked in. Sadly, our shop is not very good here. We didn't get as strong as I would have wanted. We don't have duel. Is there anything I'd be willing to get rid of for that? Oh yeah, this. Gotta heal too, so. The odds of me finding something good here are very low. Man, this is a weird fucking run, I'll tell you that. Weird ass shit. Could have been on a much safer run right now. I can't get my bone shards either. We'll save our money, I guess. I am not super confident about the outcome of this run, I won't lie. I think this will just, if I end up losing this, this will be a good lesson in forcing runs. Because I Giga forced Arson on this run. If I win, it's still a lesson in forcing runs. Like, this is what happens when you try and make something happen from the start. The second I saw the Cursed Live Embers, my brain just wanted Arson. Like, because this is obviously not the strongest fucking run of all time. So, like, it serves as a great example of why you should let the run do the run building for you rather than forcing stuff. RNG knows better than you do, all I'm saying. Even someone like me, who has intimate game knowledge. Looks like the Joan door's here. Okay, hang on though. Last second duel. It would have to be like this. We lose Artifact 6, which I don't give a fuck about. We'll replace the pedestal that we have, though that is a hefty... No, it's not a hefty chunk of damage loss. It's only 20%. We'll tank the 20. Duel is worth it. Maybe we'll even get lucky and be able to go... well, actually, no, I'm going Arson plus, I guess. I don't know, man. We're giving it the old college try. This will be a tough section, though, because we won't be able to apply Arson to these pedestals. Yeah, this is going to be probably... well, I was going to say the toughest part of the run, but that's not true. Everything's going to be the toughest part of the run moving forward. Gotta remember to hold M1 when I'm out as Alchemist because it just lets me apply this for free. Alright, we'll take that. Now it's just a matter of applying Arson to her and hopefully killing her a little faster than that took. Man, we're not going to have skill cooldown and attack speed maxed out. Dude, everything about this run is so stupidly convoluted. No orbs. Well, that sucks. Would have loved to have seen those things. Though I don't know what I would have gotten rid of for them, but still. Ambition at the last second. Is there anything we can do with that? Cost 2,400 to sell this. Which gives me 9 core quartz back. Buy Ambition. Buy Go-Getter 2. Get a little increase, little amp. I think that's probably good. And send the rest here. God Christ. I had Treasure 4 for most of this run. I just want to let that sink in. It is rough. Alright, game. No charge Amadar for me. That's fine. Dickhead. Execute. What's Execute 2 do? Below 60%. It's pretty hefty on Dark Skull. I'll buy it. Alright, here's my kit. I'm going to roll over the items. If you need to pause the video and read what the item does, you may do so. Here I go. Here's my kit. Or my stats, I mean. The run is very mediocre. But doesn't mean we lose. The Ambition at the last second was a nice touch. It did take away some of my max HP, though, which is scary. With how weak the run is, max HP is useful. So it was either I get a good curse or I go Super Baby. That was the plan. So I kind of went the opposite route of Super Baby. Or I guess that's kind of infectious disease, but they're both gonna take away your max HP. We'll see what happens. I think I can win. It's just a matter if I lock in hard enough, which I will be locking in now. So excuse me while I do this. Oh! He's getting stunned too much. It's a relapse. Okay, he didn't get the ult. I don't think that's because the run's super strong. I think it's because of relapse stun, but I'll take that when I can, you know. Hopefully something similar happens here, because I'm way more afraid of this than I am of what we just fought. Okay, I'm fucking stupid. If I die, it's because I was way too overzealous to deal damage to him. Just don't pay attention to my HP total. I'll pretend like I'm at full HP right now. I think we could still win this. Alright, we did it. Whew! That's only the first hurdle, though. We got a lot of hurdles to overcome moving forward. I'm so scared. The thing is, even Alexander's going to be hard in this run. So even if we beat Dark Skull, Alexander could kill me. Nothing's a guarantee at all. So Arson Plus is when burn is stacked 3 times, creates an explosion of flames that deal magic damage. We apply Arson fairly consistently, so like we should be getting it decently often. The issue is, this is a thing that causes a lot of screen noise, where it's like going to be kind of hard to see what's going on behind everything. Normally that's not a problem because my Arson runs are very OP. This one's not, so we'll see what happens. Another interesting issue we're going to come across is how little Dark Skull is and how fast he is. Hitting with the ignition flask is not going to be easy. Okay. Oh, that's not good. It was going so well. Yeah, I don't know. It was going really well. Then it just fell apart instantly. We'll see what happens. I can still win this, but it will be very hard. Not going to be easy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm willing to do a post-mortem on this one. There's something to be learned here. Not that I need to learn the lesson, but maybe it's valuable for some of y'all. So I'll be right back. Well, I say that, but it's going to be instantaneous. Post-mortem time. Alrighty, so the loss there was from forcing a run. 100%. It's a great example of what I always talk about. Even though this is a winnable run, it's just a matter of like not getting fucked over, just playing perfectly. Basically, if I play perfectly, I can win, but I didn't. So, like, Arson is not that hard to build. It's as often is the case with status archetypes, except for poison, obviously, but it hinges on skull choice. It's like one of the most important choices you make when you're building around statuses, which normally a skull choice is the least important decision you make on most runs, because it's all like based around like item damage or whatever. But when it comes to statuses, like, you need consistent application, and we did end up getting the Alchemist, but our Pikeman just wasn't cutting it. And it just ended up making things really hard for us. If we had gotten the Charred Jamadar, the Pikeman would have been good, though. Like, that would have changed everything. But just didn't end up happening. It is what it is. You can't win them all. Sometimes Skul is like that. And also, like, I made it hard on myself because of the decisions I made. So, like I always say, let the RNG build the run for you. Never force it, because the game knows better than you, So hopefully, if you weren't, maybe you hadn't seen the lesson in action yet, this was a good way for you to see what I mean when I say these things. And also, hopefully, you enjoyed the run, despite the shortcomings. It was fun. I like hard-fought runs. Getting it to Dark Skull, I guess I'm happy with. But would have really loved to have brought it home for a win, but we'll get him next time. And that's all I have to say. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.